Grab your pillow, chill with your boy Brillo. I'm back with another video. You come across this video, like and subscribe. Lock in with your boy, lock in with the real. If you subscribed already, we locked in. Thank you. If you a hater, please be quiet. You don't serve a purpose. You just pouring gas on the flame, and I'm the flame. With that being said, let's get started with today's video. You know why we here. Episode 6, quick review, BMF. Episode was fire. I hate to say it, but I gotta turn my back. Hold on. I gotta turn my back on my boy Lamar. Let's get into it, man. Episode come on. Mitch is cruising through the hood in the Benz, looking like the new Pat. He's waving out the window at the kids. He see kids at the store. He run into Little Curly. Little Curly asks him, "Can you buy me a 40? Me's like, "No, I can't buy you no 40. I'll buy y'all some pops and chips." So we go in, get the little fella some snacks. He comes out. He don't know this, but Little Curly done dipped. Little Curly already know what's going on. He know what type of time it is. He already, so Lamar is there. Lamar's there looking straight up like Omar, y'all. He got the shotty, the trench coat. He got the do-rag on, looking straight like look like Omar. So he up on Meech. But little do he know, Meech got contingencies. He got bodyguards, so they get the licking shots at Lamar. It's a little shootout. But Lamar ends up running scared, running off, because Meech had those bodyguards. So that was smart thinking on Meech. A lot of people say why he didn't have a gun on him. He's a boss. The boss don't have to get his hands dirty. Come on, nah. Come on, nah. Meech is a boss. He don't got to get his hands dirty at all. Next scene, we get Meech and Terry meeting. Terry want to keep things as usual. Meech like, let's bust these bricks down to halves, quarters, and big eighths. He want to start wholesaling. Meech like, we done graduated. This 50 boy stuff is over. So Terry still want to, sell the 50 bags, make as much as possible. But Terry don't got the mind for it right now. He don't really know. With Lamar hunting him in the street, that's not feasible. So they decide to do a little wholesale, try to get some more people on board, and to elevate their crew. So now they're going to be giving work to their crew. It's like their Pat and their crew is Lil Terry's and Meech's. So they're elevating the game, which is definitely a bonus. So Meech goes to, they buy a new little record store as a front, to meet up at. And Meech is going to meet with this dude, Q. He got a line on Q from Tiny. So he's going to try to get some of these birds off to my man, Q. So, of course, Q don't want to mess with Meech. Why he don't want to mess with Meech? Why he don't want to lock into the real? Because your boy Pat out here in the streets, bad mouthing the team. Talking about they did him scurvy, they did him bad. Pat, you tune your nose. So he bad mouthing these boys in the streets. So Q don't want to mess with him. Man, which throws a monkey wrench in Meech's plans. Then next we get Terry trying to go to the college fair. This scene kind of broke my heart because Terry is like conflicted. He got one foot in the game, one foot out. But buddy, you far, far too deep in the game to be trying to go to the college fair. It's not going to happen for you. But little do he know, while he at the college fair, while he getting out of school, Lamar is looming. And the only reason Lamar didn't air the whole school out because it was way too many witnesses. School buses, way too many witnesses. But he looming in the cut in the dark with the trench coat and the shotty. Lamar's coming unhinged. We're going to get to more of that later. Okay, now Mama in the room. She crying. She can't believe it. Mama, you delusional. So this lady won't come out the room. She's so distraught that Terry is pumping crack. That Terry is the pusher man. She's so distraught. Lady, You're delusional. You should have been known. Your sons are driving Benzes. So the only way they can get out the room is go get Pops. So Meech go and get Pops. Funny little scene in the church. Tiny is in the church. See, Snoop is just locked in with all the dope dealers. Tiny in the church chilling. He come up. He got a little blunt on him. So Snoop like, you can't be doing that in the church. So Tiny, pull out a stack. He peel a couple hundo off of Snoop. So Snoop put that up and go out, and then he gives Pop $5, talking about this is all I got. I guess he's supposed to be helping Pops out with a place or whatever, so he give him $5. That was funny. Like, bro, you just put a couple hundred in your back in your inside pocket. You icy as ever, and you telling this man you only got $5. Anyway, then Meech come in there. Only person that can get Mama out the room is, of course, Pops. So she go get Pops. Next, you got the scene where Lamar's asking the 12th Street for a favor. He like, yo, I'm about to hit up the Flannery boys. I need y'all to distract his bodyguard. My man Tiny like, that sound like a personal problem. Of course, Lamar is stunned. Like, what? I'll choke you up again. Then Tiny up on him like, I bet you won't choke me up again. You got me messed up. And then everybody else up on Lamar. And the only person who stayed solid to Lamar was Slim. Okay. Only thing that diffuses this situation is a cop rolling up. And Meech Coach Cop rolls up and he pressed Lamar a little bit, which is a little foreshadowing because I think Lamar going down for all this foolishness. So Coach Cop pulls up, presses Lamar a little bit, or whatever. Of course, Lamar say, I'm clean. Nothing really comes of that. Then we get Meech and Terry in the car. And they're talking about the, how they going to get this new work off. Terry still want to go with the old plan. Meech like, no. They got 5 birds. He like, give B Mickey a bird. Terry like, what? Meech like, yeah, give him a bird. He been with us since day one. So Meech is a loyal dude, man. He wants to just throw this dude a whole full bird, full chicken. Let him do what he want to do with it. That's amazing to me. Terry's not feeling that because that's what I say, Terry's a little smart in that way. He knows B Mickey don't deserve that. We put in the work. So Terry like, okay, whatever. I'll think about it. So he get out the car, of course. Then we got Slim. Of course, he try to talk some sense into Lamar. Right? So they back at the crib and Lamar is bugging. And Slim try to talk some sense into him. He telling him like, look, calm down. We gonna turn these dudes' water off in a minute. And that's when he tell him the little story like, if you got heat, you grab a blanket. If you don't got lights, you can light a candle. But if you turn your water off, you can't take a dump. You can't take a shower. You can't wash yourself up. You basically done. And Lamar like, I like that. I like that. If your plan don't work, basically I'm going to turn your water off. So, there you have it. Lamar, he's unhinged. Slim is trying to talk him down. The only dude that's really there for him. Then you got B Mickey and Kato in the crib. Kato B Mickey is clapping. Of course. Then Lamar goes to see Monique. Of course, she disses him, telling him, get out of here, you nut job. He grabs her through the door or whatever. She trying to get away. Only reason Lamar let her go because he saw his little girl. And, that's the only thing he really cared about. He saw his little girl. All right, so Terry is giving the crew new bags. Okay, so he basically gives everybody their own little pack to get off, so you can have your own crew up under Meech and Tee. And we about to elevate. The crew is about to elevate, and I think, of course, they're getting out of that 50 boy stuff, and they about to elevate. They about to transform to the mob. So everybody got a little bag or whatever. So the crew is happy, of course. All right, so Meech and Terry set up another meet with Q. They're going to meet him at the gambling spot in HP. And when I tell Highland Park, for y'all who don't know, man, Highland Park is like a little city in the Boom, right dab in the middle of the east side. It's a little city HP, much love to HP. Little gambling spot in Highland Park. So then it flips to Meech's parents, and they think they can save Terry. They're like, we can save Terry, but they don't care nothing about Meech. They talk about ways that they can save Terry, of course. Then you got Kato and Dink. They pumping on the block. They got they pack. They pumping on the block. They doing their thing. They bosses right now. I mean, so of course they make the first mistake. They leave a little dude in charge while they go make a Coney run. And who comes, get that Omar on and rob him for the stash? Of course, Lamar. So of course T is heated about this. He cuts dudes out, little altercation. Nothing came of it, up of it. Meech trying to get him to understand we are not the 50 boys anymore. That's the first time Meech said it. We are not the 50 boys anymore. Trying to get Terry to understand we graduated. We didn't elevate it. Next, you get the lawyer talking to the family about the 2,500. See, because now they want to take the 2,500 to get Terry out of here. But of course, being a dummy, you didn't take it. She told you it was time sensitive. You didn't take it. Now they took the offer off the table. And Pop's like, you a crooked lawyer. And she like, whatever, I'm out of here. Basically, I don't get paid till you get paid. So how I'm crooked. So that's a done deal. No more money for the settlement. They lifted that. So it's a wrap. Y'all basically not getting that money. So B Mickey is cleaning the gun and Kato asking him about it. And it's like, she like, and before that, when Terry came and dropped him off the work or whatever, B Mickey is mad because they fronted him a brick. Who gets mad because you get fronted a brick and you selling dope? You always got dudes like this, man, never satisfied. I can't stand that dude right now. He was all right with me until this episode. So Kato asked him about the gun or whatever. I think this is the gun that he used to kill J-Mo because he got an emotional attachment to it. But Terry already asked him, like, make sure that, I hope that's not the gun that you used to kill J-Mo. But of course I think it is. I think that's foreshadowing. Funny part, look, Elijah comes to the crib. He's in the crib. That's the coolest little kid you can meet, man, like a preacher's son. Elijah comes to the crib for Meech's little sister. You know, they got their little puppy love thing going in, and Terry comes home like, get out. That was just a scene right there. Then, this fool Lamar, when he goes see Monique, he comes back. Slick is there, right? So Slick is trying to get out of there. He's like, this dude is crazy. So Lamar is there, and Lamar is singing. And he like, damn, I didn't know you could sing. You sound like the Fifth Temptation. So Lamar like, man, she turned my water off. So, and he just starts singing. No, you can't stand the rain when it starts to pour. You know what I'm saying? He starts singing that little classic. So, so Slim like this. Slim, whatever his name. He like, this dude crazy. So he go try to get the blicky, but as soon as he turn around, Lamar, knife in the gut, gets to shanking him. He done killed Slim, the only dude that was on your side. The only dude that was true blue. You killed this dude for no reason. And then you sit in a chair and watch this dude die while you can't stand the rain is playing like kids. He killed his only dude for no reason. All because he was mad. It's crazy. Then B Mickey then Kato invite B Mickey to the Renaissance Center, but B Mickey, they had Kato crib. B Mickey then found the note from Lamar, like, you need to stop dodging me. So of course he think it's another dude. Whatever. Then we get my favorite scene. Meech is at the gambling spot, killing their ass. He rolling to six. He like, what y'all betting? 5? My man like, yeah, 5. He like, 500? Man like, no, we bet thousands. He like, okay. He got his mans with him. He pull out a giant garbage bag full of money. I've been hearing about these garbage bags full of money. And he got big stacks, thousands stacked up in a garbage bag. He throw it on the table like, roll a 6. Everybody bet against him. He talking trash to the OGs. He in his element. You got the chicks choosing. He fresh. He minked up. Ladies choosing. He clearly the number one dope boy in the building. He roll another 6. Bam! All my money, he probably made about 15 or 20 just on 2 rolls. Meech getting it in. So he meet with Q. Q feeling him now. He like, you know what? What's your plan, basically? Meech's like, you one of the gateways to the city? We gonna take this over. So Q finally locks in. So we got a new member of the crew. And Meech got somebody to wholesale too, which is step 1 of taking over the city. Next, they try to have a little intervention with Terry. And of course it's not working. Terry like, yeah, I said whatever. I wasn't trying to do this, but mom and pops try to have a little intervention. Yada yada yada. So they meet in a record store with the crew. Basically, T tells them like, my bad for going off. Y'all got y'all own little business going. However you run it, just bring me my cash back. And this is when B Mickey is mad because they gave him a brick. Like, true, Terry's supposed to give it to him, but he gave him a gravy ticket. And Meech is like, bro, like, you can build your own organization, but the structure of our organization is it. Meaning, like, buddy, it's me and T. Like, you third in command. Like, you're not elevating. Make your own crew. I'm giving you a great ticket. What's the problem? All right, so we get the last scene. Meech's sister is walking home from school, and she stupidly, gets rid of the protection. She runs around the corner, and who pulls up? Lamar pulls up, tries to get her in the car, and she's with little man Elijah. So he tries to save her, and what happens? Lamar stabs him in the gut. She runs off, and Lamar tried to chase her, and this little dude is such a G. He grabs Lamar's leg, and Lamar says, I'm sorry, little man, but I gotta turn your water off. Stabs him again. Little fella dead, and the episode goes off. I cannot rock with that, Lamar. I was behind you 100% till you killed the kid, my boy. Come on now. That's a little too extreme. Episode was fire. Let me get up out of here. I know I already spent too much time, but Lamar, come on now. I was your biggest fan. Now you a op. You gotta go. I don't do much. Go ahead and lock in with the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. Mess with your boy, the Brillo way.